Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brandon. So the other day I was making a video about stocks and I mentioned BDRX, and I said there's another one but I can't think of it, and the other one that I couldn't think of was Tbio. Okay, and I might have mentioned it in one of my other videos, but anyway, Tbio, today I'm sitting here looking at it as market closed. Like, I had my window on it, and right as market closed it jumped up above like $4.50 from $2 and $2.18. Like, it jumps up, right? So I was really kicking myself that I didn't invest in it, because if you zoom out, here I've zoomed out a little bit. So this is like the last 10 days or so. Okay, so where my thumb is where it was at about $4, $3, $4 since like May 10th. So all the shorts that have placed short positions on this since May 10th, they're upside down right now. Okay, so this then it went down to $1 because Tbio just said, we're not going to try to comply with NASDAQ's requirements so that we don't get delisted. Now, I'm sure many of you are familiar. To comply, all you got to do is a reverse split, and Tbio is just like, yeah, we don't care. So I found that very interesting, because when I did some homework on the company, because I found out about the company because of the big drop. When it dropped big is when I found out about it. So then, of course, it jumps from where it dropped down to $1 something, it jumps up above $5. Okay, so at that point I started watching it. I was like, it's going to cool down, I'm going to wait till it cools back down. And so today it had just cooled back down to its previous low after the 5. You see the chart, how it's as low as it was right after the 5 dip, the first 5 jump. So now it's exceeded the previous 5 leap. It's gone all the way up to $5.79 is today's peak after hours. Now, the reason why this is really interesting is because if I was running a company, this is what I would do. If I knew I had good technology and I knew I had good patents, I would want everybody to uninvest, the stock to go down to $1. I achieve outside financing. I buy back a bunch of my own stock. Then I make an announcement that I've bought back a bunch of my own stock, or we just wait. See, the thing is, when a stock goes off the exchange, it can no longer be halted when it starts to run. Okay, so if a stock starts to do one of these gamma squeezes, or whatever you want to call it, short squeezes, it can just go up and up and up. It can go up to $100. It's nothing stops it. So by being off the exchange, you spook out all the retail investors, and you just let the big players come in, and now you can trap the shorts. It's a cool way to get revenge on the shorts. So the stock is still currently listed on NASDAQ, okay? It's still there. Now, don't get me wrong, it's risky. I'm still not invested right now. It's at $4.80, $4.79. It is risky, but this guy is doing everything that I would do. Now, you say, okay, well, what's the company do? They do DNA, RNA sequencing. Synthesis, I should say. They synthesize. They have like a 3D printer, if you will, for DNA. They can create whatever DNA they want. And what they've done is they've teamed up with a company. When you read the news, they've teamed up with a company. I'll just read you the article real quick. So, shares are soaring in extended trading Wednesday after the company announced a partnership to revolutionize DNA and RNA synthesis. What happened? TbioDD reached a new partnership with laboratory automation and innovation company Beckman Coulter Life. Okay, COULTER Life Sciences, to create efficient and scalable biofoundries and deliver solutions for DNA synthesis. Okay, the partnership will integrate TbioDD's Gibson SOLA enzymatic synthesis technology with Beckman Coulter's new Biomech Echo 1 system, further expanding its flexibility to synthesize biology. The partnership marks a significant milestone in advancing synthetic biology by integrating Gibson's SOLA's high-fidelity, scalable, and non-toxic DNA synthesis, capabilities with Beckman Culture's life sciences automated expertise. Okay, so by integrating Gibson's SOLA, high fidelity, scalable, and non-toxic DNA synthesis capabilities with Beckman Coulter's life science automation expertise, we're setting new standard for our premises biofoundries, said Eric Esser, CEO of Telesis Bio, okay, which is the company that we're talking about. It jumped up today. This collaboration empowers researchers to greatly improve productivity through faster, more reliable, and innovative solutions, driving forward the next generation of therapeutic and diagnostic advancements. Okay, and then Tesla Bio provides non-toxic, high-fidelity, and scalable DNA synthesis, empowering scientists to create novel, synthetic, biologically enabled solutions. Telesis Bio is considered a low-flow stock with approximately 400,000 shares available for public trading. Okay, so the total market cap, okay, is only, the total market cap was like $4 million. Okay, and so of that 4 million, which would equate to, let me see something here. So they're basically saying about 1% of the stock is the float, and the other 4 million shares, and that's assuming, I could have that wrong. If the market cap's accurate right now, then because it says the market cap right now is 4.11 million, then that's the entire float. But I don't know if that's the correct market cap or not. That's on Webull app, the trading application. So the question here is, are these guys smart enough to get one over on the shorts? Now what's really interesting is I'm going to go out to a daily chart and I'm going to zoom way out. And so at the bottom of that dip, let me put a dotted line there. Okay. See where I put that blue target? The dotted line target? Okay. Where'd it go? It went away. Do it again. See where I put that target? That target is like May 10th. The shorts have been putting their positions on this stock since May 10th. So right now we are above all the short positions all the way back to May 10th by it being at $4.80 a share. So all it would take is a partnership, not just with the company that I mentioned, which, by the way, that company that I mentioned, they're owned by these guys, Danaher, which is a $193 billion market cap company. So Danaher owns the company that Telesis Bio is teaming with. Now, what does it mean by teaming? Well, basically what it's probably going to be is it's going to be a patent licensing deal where Tbio licenses their technology to this other company that's owned by Danaher Corporation, which again is a $193 billion company. So they've got money, okay, to fund these guys. So the question is, it's not a question in my mind of whether or not it's going to go up or not. The question is, does it dip down anymore here while people think that this is just a whatever? And the thing is, the CEO obviously understands the game where he keeps letting it go up and down, up and down. He's probably got his friends. I'm not saying he does, but I'm just saying he probably has his friends making money on every one of these pops because they know the timing, and they're killing it on the side without the SEC knowing what's going on. So anyway, just thought it was interesting. Today it got down to $2.18, and I was literally looking at it, about to hit the buy button while I was sitting there at 218, and I was like, it's going steadily down. I'll just wait till after hours and see what it does. And literally 1 minute after hours started, boom, it went up to $5, basically 4 something, and then it continued to climb. So the fact that they're trying to delist, that doesn't spook me like it does everybody else, because I see what they're doing. when I did all my research on these guys have a plethora of patents. Like, I'd sit here and begin to try to explain to you all their DNA synthetic creation patents these guys have. They have a ton of fucking patents. So the thing is, when you look at their like summer spending the last few quarters this year, they're losing money because their spending went out of control. Well, the thing is, if you already know you're going to team with somebody and you want to tank your stock, then you do exactly what these guys did, and you let all the shorts pile on, and then you backstab all the shorts, and you say, oh, by the way, we're teaming with this company. And see, what they did was they didn't elaborate on what they're doing. They didn't elaborate that it's patents that this other company is getting. So right now, people are just like, oh, you know, the short sellers are like, oh, who cares? So the shorts haven't even really begun to cover yet. That's what's really interesting. It's like it's being held down still. All right. So anyway, I've been looking at options to see if you, I haven't been able to buy or sell any options on this stock. I've been trying to play with it the last week, trying to see if I could buy options on it. This, I don't know how I came across this, but I had a really good feeling about it. I made a video the other day about BDRX. And I also mentioned in that video that I called the Mullen reversal. And when the Mullen reversal happened a long time ago, this is Tbio, symbol Tbio. I think that this stock has great potential. Another one that I think has good potential, let me see here. We talked about the Omex stock the other day. It dipped down. It started to come back, but I like the Tbio way more than I do Omex. I think there's a good chance that something happens where we get some negative news out of China and Taiwan to make all the semiconductor stocks pop back down. So keep an eye on SOXS. Okay, that might pop up here soon. It's an ETF that bets against the chips. And then let's see here. The reason why this news is so important, I really want to stress this actually now that I'm thinking about it. What a lot of companies have been doing is they've been selling off their technology behind the scenes, doing backdoor dealings with other companies, selling off their patents and leaving shell companies. Like, there's a company that I've been watching for a long time, which is called RBTC, which is Rubicon Technologies. And supposedly they sold off their technology behind the scenes, according to people on StockTwits. I don't know how viable that is, but they say it's basically just an empty shell company now worth nothing, and it's probably going to go bankrupt and go to zero. So that's what I was worried this Telesis company was doing, is that they were selling their patents off behind the scenes, and they still could be, because this article doesn't say anything about the patents. But I think if Telesis is going to team up with this other company, and the other company is going to use Telesis technologies, I think it goes without saying that there's going to be a patent licensing deal. Okay, and so I think we're going to see more on this in the days to come. And so what they're going to do is they're going to let more shorts pile on. And that's what these guys are masters at. They keep letting the shorts pile on, and then that way they can create a marketing storm for their company. This is what I would do if I had a company with patents, okay? I would do it exactly the same way. So I just wanted to bring you guys' attention to that. So anyway, I'm going to keep an eye on it here. If it holds up going into close, it's probably going to... probably going to start the morning off up is my best guess. I'm probably going to go ahead and invest a little bit in it, because I'm kicking myself right now that I hadn't yet, because I had a good feeling about it. But there's just so many of these stocks where there's just games going on where they're cashing out behind the scenes. Again, I've been watching this thing since it was in the dollar range, and I've especially been watching it the last 5 days since it popped up above the dollar. So again, just wanted to show you guys that. And Telesis bio. All right, I'll let you guys go. See ya.